Hey everybody, this is Patricia. Welcome back to my channel. This is my weight loss journey week number 29, and I lost 1 pound this week. Yay! So I am happy with that. I'm fine with that. My doctor actually said he prefer I lose it slowly rather than quickly, so I think he'll be pleased. I go back to the doctor tomorrow for my physical, so I think he'll be pleased with me losing it slowly and not too quickly. Those of you who've been on the journey with me know I had a little issue with my blood pressure medication, and so I got to go get that checked out again tomorrow and do my complete physical, which means I have to fast and not eat until after my appointment tomorrow. Luckily, I have a morning appointment, so I won't have to go all day, but it's going to be almost noon before I get to eat, or maybe afternoon. You know how doctor's offices can be. It takes a while. So anyway, I thought I would go into the last couple of weeks. 2 weeks ago, I was on vacation, and we went camping, and I took easy foods. I took vegan burgers and vegan hot dogs, the processed ones, and ate on those, ate chips. I didn't really eat very healthy that week I was on vacation. And then this past week, I had leftovers of hot dogs and hamburgers that I ate, and it really was making me feel bad. Also, I didn't have my lemon and honey every morning for 2 weeks. I didn't do it for 2 weeks, and I can really feel a difference. So I thought I would go into what I've basically been doing to lose weight, and I did go to the store on Friday, and I'm back on track. So these last 2 weeks just knocked me off, and I'm glad that I have lost and not gained. So basically, what I do every morning, for those of you who are new with me, I start my day every day with a cup of. I squeeze half a lemon into my cup and just some honey. I don't do like a large amount. It might equal a teaspoonful. And then I use my Keurig and I fill it up with 10 ounces of hot water. And I drink that every morning on an empty stomach. First thing I drink in the morning. Excuse me, that's how I start my day. I saw a cattail. The cat's in here with me. It's cutie. And then I have, usually for breakfast would be some fruit. Hey, baby. But I started eating some, this week I'm eating Special K, and it's got coconut in it, and I'm not sure what all the stuff is in it, but I've been eating some Special K with almond milk for breakfast. For lunch, I usually make myself a salad, and then for dinner, I usually come up with some kind of creation I make on my own using veggies, or you know, basically that's it. I use noodles. Um, I use I do some processed fake veggie, tofu kind of meats. It's not real meat, but they taste pretty good. Yeah, and then I snack all day on fruit and vegetables. And I mean on the real stuff. I'll snack on carrots. I'll snack on some celery, and I put a little peanut butter in that because that is vegan. You can have peanut butter, and I use organic peanut butter. Uh, that's what I eat. And I've cut out the uh, chips and crackers, and because yeah, that it was I wasn't feeling well these last 2 weeks. I mean, I wasn't sick. Don't get me wrong, but I just knew I wasn't 100% because I was eating that processed foods. So it's back to basics. For dinner last night, I had fresh green beans cooked with some potatoes. I had slices of a fresh tomato, and I had an ear of corn. And that was delicious. That's what I had. So, now, where I was bad this past week, had friends in town. what day was that? Wednesday, I believe it was Wednesday. We went to hear them play. They have a band called Alana Royale, and they are fantastic, unbelievable. They're just amazing. Um, and we're friends with the band, and they were in town playing on Wednesday, so we went to see them. And the venue they played at had food, and luckily for because I live in Asheville, we have lots of vegan choices. So they had these vegan tacos. Excuse me, they were delicious. That was the vegan meat was lentils, and it was delicious. So I had that. That was not what was bad for my diet, and I had a hard cider ale. Yeah, I did have a drink, so I have to say I like hard cider. So I had one and lots of water. But yeah, that's the only screw up I did this week. I kept my walking up. Did really good with my walking. I didn't go to the gym though. I haven't been in the gym in a while, which is pretty bad of me. But I've been doing a lot of walking. I didn't keep up with my setups this week, so I got to get back on track with my setups and my arm weights because I didn't work on those. And see, I'm not happy with this. There's fat in there, but there's like saggy skin going on, so I got to get rid of that. And yeah, that's about it for this week. This coming up week, like I said, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I can't think of anything. There's nothing exciting coming up this week. I don't foresee us eating out any this week. Let's see, I ate out at the show the other night, so that was it. And so yeah, I don't think my husband's got to work all week this week. No time off, which is going to be hard. He's off today, and then he's got to work 7 days. No, he'll have to work the following Monday, so 8 days straight before he gets time off again. Yeah. So yeah, this week's going to be not eating out too much, unless my son and I stop and get something to eat after the doctor's office. Because I tell you what, I'm probably going to be really hungry. So we might stop and pick up something to eat before we go home tomorrow. So, yeah. But other than that, there's nothing exciting going on this week. Nothing exciting to report. I just wanted to explain to you, again, I'm getting back on eating the healthy. I'm a vegan, so I follow a vegan diet. And I don't eat a lot of bread. I cut out the bread as much as possible. Even though some breads are vegan, they can add pounds. I count my calories. I'm around 1,200 calories a day. I've stopped filling in the finding my the Fitness Pal app. I've stopped using that to put in my daily calories because of sometimes what I make to eat. You have to put in each ingredient separately because I'm not eating out as much, and I'm not eating processed foods that's already populated into there. So like if you're eating something processed you bought at the store, you can put that in there and it'll tell you how many calories. But I'm not really doing that. I'm eating as close to natural as possible. So like I bought green beans at the store. I bought potatoes at the store. I bought ears of corn. Well, actually the corn came from a family member's farm. They have a farm and they raise corn. Yeah, they grow corn. So the corn actually came from a family member, which was nice. We got a big sack full of corn, so I've got corn for a while. But it's all fresh, or as close to fresh as possible. I do also use frozen vegetables. I usually do frozen broccoli. I'll get the steamer bags and steam that, and we'll eat that. My kid loves broccoli. My kid loves carrots. My kid loves celery. I love the fact that my kid eats healthy like that. And so yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm on the going down. Like hit the halfway mark, and I'm going the other way now. And so it's time I rev it up again and really, this has become a lifestyle. And it's so easy to slip into eating the bad stuff like chips. Man, I ate some chips the last couple of weeks, and that was bad. I know. And I got to cut the chips out. And it's gotten to the point where now, if I eat, I eat a few chips, and then I'm like, oh, gosh, I don't like the taste of these. And when you start eating healthier, you start eating real foods, not processed food, real foods, then the cravings go away. They really, I promise, I swear, the cravings go away. And if you're having a hard time losing weight, I think the first thing you should do is get organized. I go to the grocery store every 2 weeks. Now, I do supplement with more visits because when you are eating fresh, it tends to go bad quicker. So you can't, like, I can't buy 2 weeks worth of fruits and veggies because they're not going to last unless I buy frozen. Canned is my last resort. I go fresh, frozen, then canned. And if I do buy canned, I rinse it before I cook it. I rinse all that salt that preserves the food. I try to rinse as much of that out. So I plan my meals for 2 weeks. And the reason I do 2 weeks is because my husband gets paid every 2 weeks. So that just makes it a little easier for us. So I will plan our meals for 2 weeks. Now, I don't plan, like, I don't make a list and say, okay, on this day we definitely have to have chicken. No, I write down how many days. I write down a meal for each day and, the sides to go with it, whatever, I'm cooking them, chicken or, chicken and broccoli or, what we're having. Most of the time, well, about 90% of the time, my meals are separate. Because they are not vegan and they do like their foods. They do like meat. So sometimes what I make, I can share with them. Like we can all have the broccoli and things like that. But my meals, I write separately. I write their meals down, and then I make my grocery list from that. Then whatever order I cook it in doesn't matter. I have enough food for 2 weeks worth of meals. That was my goal in making that list. I don't say, okay, we have to have this on this day. Things pop up. We get invited to eat at my in-laws. Friends come to town and we go out. And so we'll just eat out when we're there. Things like that happen. So, but I make 2 weeks worth of meals. And that's how I make my grocery list. And I go to the store with a grocery list. So I know exactly what I want. Yeah, I buy impulse buys. Something's on sale. There's this, there's that. That's normal. But I have my list. So I never run out. I always know what I'm going to need. And that is so important if you're trying to lose weight and you're paying attention to what you eat. You need to have the correct foods in the house and not the bad stuff. Now, if you are purchasing for family members who are not on the diet with you and they want the bad stuff, that's when you have to say to yourself, which is most important? Me eating that cookie or me taking care of myself and being healthy? And that's where your willpower has to come in. I got cookies in my pantry right now. I do. I have Hershey bars in my fridge. My kid's on a s'mores kick. So there's marshmallows, Hershey bars, and graham crackers in my pantry right now or in the fridge. But I'm not eating them. You know what? I don't want them. Before, oh my God, I would be stuffing that stuff down my throat. I don't want them. I crave salad. I crave a good cucumber. I have been craving tomatoes. Fresh tomatoes, a little bit of sea salt on them. I try to cut back on my salt. A little bit of sea salt and just just taste the freshness of that tomato. The flavors of your food is so much better when you cut out the junk and you cut out the crap. And people have been asking me about my skincare. I don't eat crap. I drink water. I drink at least a gallon or more of water a day. Now, occasionally, like the other night, I had a hard cider. I didn't drink any other time this week. I haven't had any other drink. Um, I am addicted to these LaCroix waters. I have to admit that. There is nothing in these. It's zero, 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 zero. Can you see? Up there. Yeah. They're sparkling water. They come in a zillion flavors, which I'm exaggerating, but this is the lemon. I love the lemon. I love the lime. Um, I wanted to love the passion fruit. I'm not really keen on the passion fruit. I wanted to love the mango. Not really keen on the mango either. But I love the lemon. I love the lime. I love the orange. Um, there's one with melon. I'm allergic to melon personally. I can't eat watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew. I can't eat any melon. And I never buy anything that says melon because I never know if it's real or artificial flavoring, and I don't want to take a chance. So I haven't tried the melon one. But there's so many different flavors of these waters. And I have fun straws. This is a plastic straw. I got a set of these in all different colors from World Market. I think I've had these a couple of years now. And I use my straw. I drink with my fun straws and drink out of fun cups. Buy fun mugs, and I love my mugs, as you know. I love my fun glasses, and make it fun. Make it fun. Eat off of smaller plates. If you won't, get yourself a special plate. Go and find a fun plate, whatever you like, whether it's you go to an antique store and buy an antique china plate, and get the smaller one. Get the salad plate size, not the big old massive platter size. Get a small plate, and that be your special plate that you eat your healthy foods on. I don't have a special plate, but I think that's a cool idea. I do have special cups and glasses that are mine that my boys don't want to drink out of or eat off of, because I do have some plates that are pink polka dots. So I guess I do have my special plates. And I use those, and my boys do not use those. Nothing pink polka dots. So that's fine. Those are my plates, my bowls. I use those. And yeah, just make eating healthy an event. And don't grab a bag of chips and sit in front of the TV. Don't do that. Don't. Sit down and eat your meal. Enjoy your meal. Taste the healthy food you're eating. And I swear you'll get addicted, and it will make you feel so much better. And when you see that weight coming off and see your skin clearing up, the key, water, 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 water. You've got to drink your water. There is no quick fix. I know there are diet pills out there. They're not good. Please don't go the diet pill route. That's not healthy. Count your calories. Make your calories count. You know, you can eat a ton of salad. You can eat a ton of salad and barely have touched your calorie count for the day. So if you think you're going to get hungry, I find it difficult eating the required amounts of calories a day. I'm on 1,200, like I said, give or take, because I've stopped really counting them, because I think I've got to the point now where I understand what's in the foods, and I'm not eating the junk. I highly suggest, if you're new to this, get the MyFitnessPal app. It's free. Or go to the website. It's free. Sign up. Go in there and log in what you're eating every day. It blew my mind when I thought I was not eating a lot of salt. Blew my mind how much salt I was eating, how much sodium from the processed crap that I was eating. And so now I can add a little salt. I can taste the salt. I don't like too much salt anymore. I don't want a lot of salt. But every now and then I add a little salt to my grapefruit. I add a little salt to my tomato. I'll add a little salt to my cucumbers. And the salt I'm using, it's pink Himalayan sea salt because I deserve it. I deserve, if I'm going to eat it, I have a little pink Himalayan sea salt in a what do you call it? You know, those little grinders. Hello. Blew my mind. Anyway, yeah, so I hope this helps you. I hope I've helped those of you who are just starting or have hit a kind of a lull to, really get out there and just eat healthy. And don't worry about how fast you're losing it because my doctor got mad at me for that. Don't worry about how fast you're losing it. Lose it gradually and being healthy, and it will stay off. And it is now no longer a diet for me. It's a lifestyle. It's become the way I am, and I will continue to eat this way the rest of my life. So I'm off my soapbox. I'm tired of preaching. I hope I wasn't preachy. I hope this helped you. And thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And anytime, if you want to ask me anything, just message me if you want to make sure I get it. That's fine. I have my email linked below. It's findingmytiara@gmail.com. If you want to write me, an email, I will answer you and I will help you any way I can. So thanks for watching, and until next time.